AB was another presenter that I got to watch the other night and did a fantastic job. So we're going to... Cool, thank you. See, the pause, it works, I tell you. So we're going to hear from AB as he talks about how we passed the Security Plus. So take it away, AB. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you very much. All right. I'm really glad to be here. And grace and mercy, this is my first talk at a conference. Okay.
Woohoo! All right.
So all what I'm going to do is just going to smile with you. Is that okay? Okay. And what I'm fired up about is this what I see in the back right here. Every speaker came here and Team AC, hashtag Team AC. Are you fired up about it? Make some noise about it, all right?
Yeah.
I can just exhaust all my 9 minutes talking about Simply Cyber, okay? But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to talk about the topic that you see up there. But you know what I like about this is we have hundreds of people, if not thousands. There are track 1 and track 2. And you know what? In a funny way, I was just looking at the whole scenario. And there is one Indian who is born in India, which is this. And I never felt out of place. Simply CyberCon, Simply Cyber is going somewhere. And this is the first inaugural conference, which is in person, and we are part of the history. Now, that's my opinion. If you agree with that, just say, I agree. All right.
I agree.
Right? All right. So thank you very much. Again, this talk was just a simple comment I put in when Dr. Oger had an accountability meeting. He does, and I put in a comment, okay, I just passed Security Plus. I work in all this vertical in cybersecurity, but I want to go wider, and I got done with Security Plus, and I did it in 1 week. And maybe that could be a talk. Or maybe but I said it could be. That's just useless. Who's going to? He said, no, Dr. Oger said, hold on. That can be a talk. Submit it, and we will see what happens. So the thing is, it's all inclusive, and I'm fired up about it. And there are online people here, and we have Worldwide Wednesday, and there are thousands of people who are connected with Simply Cyber. The talk is about Security Plus, and if you are already certified, and there are a lot of genius people, there are a lot of experience, and this is about SY0 701, right? And it's like a simple topic, right? But the thing is, this is not my story, how I did it in 1 week. This is going to be about your story. If not for the people here, I have talked to some of you, but there are going to be online people who will watch this later on. And can this be done in 1 week is going to be up to you. The only difference is whether you want to do it or you don't want to do it. That's the only thing. Now, does it have to be 1 week? No. You can split it up in 3 or 4 weekends. What you see up here is Security Plus is open, the title, I'm pretty sure you're laughing about it. This comes from Simply Cyber. Straight cash, homie, all right? But the thing is, it's an open knowledge, right? Security Plus, if you look at it, 9 out of 10, however, 9 out of 10 jobs on cyberseek.org, they require a person to be Security Plus certified, okay? So if that catches your attention, then I was thinking about 6-day challenge, which is what I did. I just stayed at it. And that 6-day challenge, I did about 75 hours, okay? Now, the thing is, in the context of in the holiday season that we have, Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, I'm just going to encourage, if someone wants to take a few days off and get done with it, then get done with it. You see what I mean? It doesn't have to be beyond 4 weekends, is what I think. You will lose some steam. So either 1 week, take some few days off and get done with it, or 3 or 4 weekends. I would also say that how I pass in 6 days and retained knowledge. Okay, so this is going to apply for other certifications, which I'm doing it myself. I finished the Try Hack Me 101 track in like 4 days. I stayed at it, 50 hours last weekend, 4 days, and did it. So this will work. As I was thinking about what is it exactly that I did, the process, and I said, well, I can put it down in about 7 steps, okay? So here are those steps, and next 3 or 4 slides are going to be really important if you want it to be, okay? The first step will apply for any exam that you want to take. I mean, this worked with me, and it will continue to work as I go for more certifications. Schedule the exam and then start preparing for it, not the other way. So when you schedule it, everything else will get aligned. Everything else will get aligned to that goal. Okay, so there is a success principle there. Number two is I mentor a lot of people in Washington, D.C., and this is what I got to know from them, is they want to study. So here it is, I got this book, the one I studied, and they study and study, but the thing is, people need to know, is what I feel I need to know when I study for something, is the why. The why here in this context is this simple bigger picture. So you take a client computer talking to a server over a secure network connection, and so if you read this 650 pages book with that simple picture in mind, everything that you read from here will start making sense. That is the why behind it, but only studying without the why is not going to help. So I just put that over there, that's step number 2. Step number 3 is where real work starts, and this Security Plus certification, passing it without mentioning this name, Professor Messer, probably will not do it justice. So Professor Messer has a free part and a paid part. The free part is what I mentioned here. It's 121 videos, 121. Now that sounds like a big number, but they're bite-sized. So what I did myself, I sat down and I just watched over the whole 121 videos in 2 days, or whatever number of hours that. And you can run it 1.5 speed, and you may, if you're a newcomer, you may not understand everything that he's talking about. Not that he did a bad job, but as a newcomer, okay? And then that stuff will go inside of you. And then the next step, which is these 2 steps that are very important, which is about reading the book. Okay, I took the pause, see, I got attention of people. Okay, reading the book, okay, these 2 steps right here that you see. Okay, if you're not a book reader, well, this is where it will require rigor for you. It will be rigorous for you, and that rigor I brought to the table for myself. And I literally, went over the book. There's a pre-assessment, be courageous and still do it. My pre-assessment was 31 out of 50, below average. Be courageous, right? So that's Josh Mason for us, all right? Be courageous and still do it, right? Pre-assessment. So this particular author has done a really good job with the stuff that he has. So there are 2 authors there. Pre-assessment, and then reading the book. I read it 3 times. I used 3 different colors, highlights, when I read the book. And it gets faster and faster and faster. So don't get intimidated by 3 times reading 650 pages book. No. It gets faster and faster. What's the success principle here? 3 different colors, as you see it over here, is when day before the exam, when you just skim through this, like, I know this, oh, I know this, oh, I know this, and you appear for the exam with a lot of confidence. And so that's what it is. Really will help you. And then these 2, step number 6 and 7. So step number 6 is as you went over those 121 videos, you read the book 3 times, and you did the practice questions and the answers in the book as well. What you're thinking about is, I need more practice exams and questions. And so I'm going to mention 2 resources here. They're pretty cheap, actually $20, skillcertpro.tech will really help you. Their questions are very close to Security Plus exam questions. And there is one other resource by Professor Messer, which is 3 practice exams. That's $30, that's a little expensive, but not to steal any thunder away from Professor Messer, his three practice exams are a little more difficult than the actual exam. And step number 7 is my patented and copyrighted, okay, and I'm joking about it, however, which is what I did, listening to a good podcast. We happen to be at Simply Cyber. I'm not promoting Dr. Oger for the sake of promoting him, but listening to a good podcast and then having that contextual knowledge along the side will really help you, pass the exam. And so exam day 1, 2, and 3, I'm quickly going to mention. I got 30 more seconds. Appear in person okay? I have a QR code for you guys to download these slides if you want, if I run out of time here, okay? In person, if you do it at home, someone watching me 90 minutes continuously, I'm not that kind of person. I'll go in person, I want to have my own freedom, okay? And then the format of the, there are PB, scenario based and multiple choice, do multiple choice and come back to scenario based. And number 3, which is about the mindset that if you look at the first screen, I got frozen, I want to get out of that place. However, just stay at it and do it, and you will get certified. So I'm not going to do this 75 hours breakdown, but this will really help you if you follow that. And then, in short, we talked about these things. I'm not going to repeat because I got 20 more seconds, okay? And then one last slide, which you can laugh about it and at it or even at me. However, this will help you probably in any exam that you will go. So if you read that particular DMARC, DKIM, and SPF, which is about email authentication protocols, and if you read that in this book, okay, there are going to be questions in the exam about it. So what I did when I was reading through this book, read, I started formulating some kind of a funny story for myself within myself. Okay, so I threw a party, I hired SPF, Sister DKIM was with him, he let people in, Sister DKIM verified the signatures, and then DMARC looked at the whole thing. So you will never forget what these 3 things are. So you can just come up with some funny ideas, whatever it is, and that will help you. And so with that said, I am done, and you can download the slides if you like.